We don't want to cry no more. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 saddest supernatural moments.
You took care of Sam and you took care of me. You did that.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
For this list, we're looking at some of the most heartbreaking moments from the long-running TV series Supernatural. Because many of these moments are plot-related and/or involve character deaths, spoilers will certainly follow.
No! No! Kevin!
Number 10. Ellen and Joe's deaths.
I'll see you on the other side. Probably sooner than later.
Ellen and Joe Harvell were a mother and daughter who ran a saloon that often catered to hunters of the supernatural. Frequent allies and a kind of pseudo-family to Sam and Dean, Ellen and Joe joined the boys on an incredibly dangerous mission to kill the devil. During a hellhound attack, Joe is mortally wounded.
I can't move my legs. I can't be moved.
Hoping to buy some time to give the brothers a shot at Satan, Ellen remains behind with her dying daughter and offers to help set off a bomb to kill the pursuing hellhounds.
No.
Somebody's gotta let him in. And like you said, you're not moving. You got me, Joe.
As heroic as Ellen's sacrifice was, the Winchesters and fans likely would have given anything to have the mother-daughter team live to fight another day.
I will always love you, baby.
Number 9. Dean stops Sam's sacrifice.
Look at him. Look at him. Look how close we are. Other people will die if I don't finish this.
Speaking of sacrifices, Season 8 sees Sam Winchester undergo a series of trials and challenges with the end goal of closing hell forever. Unknown to him and his brother, though, the trials will lead to his death.
If Sam completes those trials, he is going to die.
After Dean learns this information from a morally questionable angel, he returns in time to stop Sam from completing the final trial.
We have enough knowledge on our side to turn the tide here. I can't do it without you.
The most emotional part of the scene is the interaction between the brothers, as Sam reveals to Dean how much guilt he carries for the times he's let him down, which he feels led Dean to turn to others for help instead of him.
You want to know what I confessed in there? What my greatest sin was? It was how many times I let you down.
Dean counters by telling Sam that his brother will always come first, no matter what.
Don't you dare think that there is anything, past or present, that I would put in front of you. It has never been like that, ever. I need you to see that.
Number 8. Dean's amnesia. An encounter with a witch leaves Dean cursed with a deteriorating memory. Although the situation is at first somewhat comedic, it later takes a tragic turn, as Dean slowly forgets more and more important details.
Hello? Sam? Dude, where the hell have you been?
I'm not really sure about that.
Well, where are you now?
Not real sure about that either.
This culminates with the scene of him standing in front of the mirror, repeating his own name and the ones of those closest to him in a fruitless attempt to hold on to his identity and his feelings for those he loves.
My name is Dean Winchester. Sam is my brother. Mary Winchester is my mom. And Cass is my best friend.
Jensen Ackles' acting is in fine form. He expertly conveys Dean's internal struggles and the distress it's causing him, making for a heartbreaking viewing experience.
My name is...
Number 7. Castiel nearly kills Dean.
Cass!
Despite how close they are, Dean and the Winchesters' favorite angel, Castiel, sometimes end up coming to blows. While Dean beating up Cass under the influence of Mark of Cain is pretty tough to watch, we ultimately went with a moment that saw Cass as the aggressor. After locating an angel tablet written in the Word of God, Castiel is taken over by the angel Naomi, who forces him to attack Dean.
You want it? Take it. But you're gonna have to kill me first.
Watching Cass break Dean's arm and beat him to a bloody pulp is tough to sit through. But the thing that hits us and Castiel in the feels the most is Dean's plea to snap out of it, calling Cass his family and telling him how much he needs him.
Yes, it's me. We're family. We need you. I need you.
Number 6. John Winchester's death.
I just want you to know that I am so proud of you.
The patriarch of the Winchester clan is a complicated figure, and his crusade to find his wife's killer, a yellow-eyed demon, drags his sons into the world of monster hunting. Catching up with the demon nearly costs Dean his life though, so John makes a deal with his wife's murderer to save Dean's life at the cost of his own.
I want you to watch out for Sammy, okay?
Sam dropping his coffee cup in slow motion as he realizes his dad is dying is one of the show's most powerful moments.
Dad.
While it's an early death in the show's run, it still resonates all these years later because of how much their father's absence has affected both of the Winchester brothers and the show as a whole.
Still no pulse.
Okay, that's it, everybody. I'll call it. Time of death, 10:41 a.m.
Number 5. Charlie's death.
Charlie, where are you?
A motel, the Blackbird. Sam, someone is here.
Another surrogate family member to the Winchesters, Charlie was like the nerdy little sister the boys never thought they wanted, but were definitely glad to have.
I'm in.
I've always wanted to say that.
You're on the clock.
While in conflict with the Frankenstein family over the Book of the Damned, yeah, really, Charlie is called in to decode the text.
Ezekiel, 7 letters. 7 represents the seeker.
Unfortunately, the Steins eventually catch up with her, and though the Winchesters beg her over the phone to give Eldon Frankenstein what he wants, Charlie refuses.
You're gonna give me what's mine. Mine and my family's.
Eldon violently kills her off screen, leaving the Winchesters and fans alike heartbroken when they find Charlie's body in the bathtub of a motel.
Charlie?
Number 4. Castiel bids farewell to the Winchesters. Many of the characters of Supernatural have died at some time or another, but a moment needn't be a fatal one to bring us to tears. In this season 12 episode, Castiel is stabbed with the lance of Michael by a demon, which brings swift death to evil beings and a slow death to the good, leaving Castiel with a long, painful death indeed.
Thank you. Knowing you, it's been the best part of my life. And the things we've shared together, they have changed me.
With the demon closing in on them, Castiel tells the Winchester family that he loves them and urges them to leave him, so that his last memory isn't of them dying too.
You're my family. I love you. I love all of you.
The only way this moment could have been sadder would have been if Cass hadn't been saved from his fate. Are we ever glad he was?
So, you're good?
I guess so.
Number 3. Dean's Hell Confession. After returning from hell, Dean doesn't exactly feel heavenly.
It was 4 months up here, but down there, I don't know, time's different. It was more like 40 years.
During one of the Winchesters' famous brotherly heart-to-hearts, he reveals that time moves faster down below, and that he spent 40 years there. His demonic torturer offered to relent in his punishment if he would torture others.
They sliced and carved and tore at me in ways that until there was nothing left.
Although Dean was able to resist for 30 years, he eventually gave in and spent the last decade inflicting pain on others.
And I got off that wreck. God help me, I got right off it. And I started ripping them apart.
Brilliantly acted, the monologue Dean delivers is absolutely heartbreaking, and would easily be the saddest Dean moment in the series, if not for the next entry.
I wish I couldn't feel anything, Sammy. I wish I couldn't feel a damn thing.
Number 2. Dean loves and hates his mom.
You left us. Alone.
Season 12 sees the Winchesters finally reunited with their murdered mother.
I had to be. More than just a brother, I had to be a father. And I had to be a mother. To keep him safe.
However, resurrection can't undo decades of festering familial issues. Mary Winchester's choices after coming back don't exactly make it easy for the boys to forgive her, as seen when Dean kicks her out.
And you made your choice. So there's the door.
Regardless, Dean is determined to snap her out of a dream world Mary finds herself in when she's brainwashed, and to do it, he lays it all out. His hatred for her for making a choice that led to a lifetime of danger and heartache for her sons.
I hate you. And I love you.
Despite this resentment, Dean manages to forgive her because he still loves her. Whew, so many feels.
I forgive you. I forgive you.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions.
Hi.
Who are you?
Thank you. How long you get? One year. I got 1 year. Because you're a monster.
Shut up! Just shut the hell up.
Always a monster. And you only feel right when you're sucking down more poison.
No. Hey, wake up, buddy. Hey. Dean!
Number 1. Bobby's death. Bobby Singer was among the Winchesters' most stalwart friends and allies, acting like the father they always wished John Winchester could have been.
Just... thanks. For everything.
So when Bobby is shot by the season's villain and is on death's door, it's already pretty sad.
Bobby? Hey, hold on.
Sam, is he dead?
I'm checking.
Is he dead?
Just drive, Dean!
But given that a Reaper shows him a whole "this is your life" sequence in his final moments, which details his tragic origins killing his abusive father to protect his mother, while also illustrating his love for and pride in Sam and Dean, it made his last moments all the more heartbreaking.
Idiots.
We're not crying, you're crying.
Bobby? Hey!
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from MsMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.